So the Philly D, after the Saquon Barkley fumble, holds serve. And now it's anger. Both punters have been really good today. Another beauty. Gibson way back inside his 5. He catches it at the 1. He gets a good block. And Gibson out across. Oh! He fumbles it. It's loose. Cowboys recovered it. Trent Sieg, I think, got it. He's the long snapper, and he hauls it in. Holy cow.
What a hit. Clark and Bell coming over, biting the ball. All that force knocks it out, and Sieg, he's like, can you believe this? All these years I've tried to get, look at that hustle. Who wants to be a gunner in the NFL? Not me. But Clark, relentless effort, just great hustle, and then causing a massive turnover there. Great team effort. What a hit by Clark.
Clark and Bell in there. Gibson is still down on the ground for Philadelphia as he got popped, as you saw. Elijah Clark, who's a rookie from Syracuse. He's only elevated to the roster when Malik Hooker got hurt. And then the longtime long snapper, Sieg, recovered. Now an injury timeout, but Dallas set up in business back after this. I'll tell you, special teams and at the turnovers, which we say the Eagles win that battle all the time. But you got to watch again this effort by Elijah Clark. Just gets him smacked around the entire field. He ends up leveling the hit to force the fumble. And then Trent Sieg, the longtime long snapper, number 44, is the guy who recovers it. First career fumble recover for him, and now it's first and goal for the Cowboys, looking for their first lead. Prescott, hands off, up the middle. Williams breaking tackles down to the 1.
Just downhill football. Can you just wear them out? And they've got that. All these runs have added up, and it takes a toll on this defensive line. Lipke comes in there, lead blocks for Williams, and what a situation for this team to be down 21-0 and fight back. Shows the resilience of this defense, and this offense is fought equally as hard.
3 tight ends, second and goal on the play fake. Prescott looking. Is he going to run it again? He'll try, but this time he stopped short. As Nolan Smith and Cooper DeJean make sure he doesn't get there, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Yeah, great coverage. Kind of staying back there on the play action fake, and see Dak, little get up, a little extra giddy up in his step there trying to get to the perimeter. Maybe young Dak could have got that one in. Veteran Dak.
He flew in the end zone before.
He did.
By the way, George Pickens, Tom Rinaldi tells us, has a cramp in his calf, so he is not out there still for Dallas. See, 21 points, say largest comeback in team history. This would tie it. They've done it a few times before. 3rd and goal. Prescott, pressure coming, throws, end zone, dropped. Lamb had a chance, couldn't make the play. Cooper DeJean may have got a piece. And now 4th and goal, and what do you do?
Man, that was so tight. Smith coming back, and yeah, that is clearly a drop again.
It's his 3rd today.
Yeah, CD thought maybe a little higher to the outside, but that's in his breadbasket.
They're going, Tom. 4th and goal. Pickens is back in the game. Top of your screen, he'll be here. There he is, number 3. Quinyon Mitchell is on him.
Yeah, there's help to the top. He's got to come to the bottom of the screen.
Prescott sees that. Looking, nothing, in trouble, throws, caught, but short. Ferguson doesn't know, it's incomplete, it doesn't matter. The Eagles take over. A 4th and goal stand. After the fumble inside the 10, the Cowboys get nothing.
Great job on this pass rush. And Dak just keeps kind of drifting back, and there's no angle for him. Once he goes back that far, he's got to step up into the pocket. I mean, even if it's complete, It comes up a little short. Let a big one get away, but now the defense, which they've done all entire second half, has come up huge for this Dallas Cowboys team. Let's see if they got one more in them.
Yeah, CeeDee Lamb, 7 drops the last 2 games against the Eagles. Think about that. 3 today, that's a touchdown that puts him in front. And on 4th down, the Eagles hold. So with 3:38 left, tied at 21, the Eagles start from their own 2. Hurts, far side of the field, throws, and A.J. Brown makes an excellent catch to give him some room and a 1st down.
Yeah, he's got that soft throw to the short side of the field. He's going to take that a lot. And you're going to always want to miss low and away on these throws. But the level of difficulty on that, on Revel, great catch by A.J. Brown. I like the miss. Even if you're going to miss low and outside. And A.J. makes a great catch, drags feet, gets him out of the shadow of their own goalpost.
Season high for him. 8 catches, 110 yards, and that touchdown. 4-man rush. Hurts over the middle, and that's complete to Devontae Smith. Another 1st down for the Eagles, up to the 29 with 3:25 to go.
Yeah, great. Just stand in the pocket for Hurts. A lot of zone coverage, so this just relies on the offensive line to give Hurts enough time in the pocket to look downfield and find his open receivers, and he found Smith again. Continues his very efficient day.
Blitz coming. Hurts floats it out there to Barkley in the flat. Barkley is taken down. Excellent tackle. There's Overshown. He didn't fall for the spin.
Yeah, great hustle in pursuit. Jalen just getting the ball out of his hands. So he thinks going to be some space. No space there with Overshown on the tackle. He has provided a lot of juice to this defense. Patullo's helping him in his helmet, get him into the right play call.
They get the play off. Pressure. Hurts underneath the Barkley again with some room to go, and Barkley slips and trips, and that probably prevented him from getting a 1st.
Yeah.
As it'll be a 3rd down and short. It takes us to the 2-minute warning where the Cowboys had a golden opportunity. Recovered a fumble inside the 10, and they had a touchdown right in the breadbasket of CeeDee Lamb, but instead they get stopped on 4th down, and now it's the Eagles' turn to try and go win this game.
Yours. The world is yours.
Whose world is this? Whose world is this, says Nas. We're about to find out. The defending Super Bowl champion Eagles against their longtime rival, the Cowboys. Eagles went up 21-zip. Cowboys have scored 21 unanswered. They just had a 1st and goal inside the 10 after recovering a fumble punt. Could not punch it in. Now it's the Eagles' turn. 2 minutes to go. 3rd and 2.
A lot of good matchups. A.J. Brown on the top of the screen is one of the best man players in football.
Cowboys rush 4. Hurts in trouble. Sacked! Oso Odighizuwa for a big loss, and the Cowboys will get it back.
Great job of coverage on A.J. Brown on the left side. That's where Hurts wants to go. Starts to pump, and Odighizuwa just blasting through Landon Dickerson right there. Relentless effort to get to it. Kind of lucky Hurts doesn't drop that ball on the ground. What a sack, and a timely sack for this defensive line just when they needed it the most.
Meanwhile, the Cowboys called their first timeout, so they've got 2 left. They'll get it back on a 4th and 17. 1:52 to play. The dangerous Cavante Turpin back deep against Braden Mann, who's had an awesome day punting. This one is a lunar lander. It went higher than the scoreboard. This is unbelievable, but it takes a Cowboys bounce in the end zone. That was an insane punt, but the bounce helped Dallas. Cowboys come back. They're down 21-0 in this game, right? Lifeless to a point. But then they started off with Pickens before the half. And then in the second half, they hit that to Brevin Span Ford. And then Prescott flying in, tied it up. And there's been a lot of action in this one. Explosive plays for the Cowboys have gotten him back in it. Dak Prescott today becoming the all-time Cowboys passing leader. He's at 304 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a rushing touchdown. George Pickens, 8 catches, 122 yards, and a touchdown.
Dallas has elected to re-kick, replay 4th down.
Oh, I guess did it hit the scoreboard?
I thought it looked like that.
It just bring in Dean Blandino. Dina, did that hit the scoreboard?
I thought it might have, and if it hits the scoreboard, that's basically a do-over. So whether it came from replay, it appears we're just going to do this over.
Well, it went beyond our view. It was on the opposite side of the scoreboard, so we knew it was high enough. Yep. It was a 76-yard punt. I didn't think it did.
Yeah, neither did I. We lost it when it crossed right there.
Right, we didn't see it. Oh, it never hit, did it?
I didn't see anything.
Doesn't appear to.
It's not even close. So what is the redo here? Can you challenge that?
It is reviewable, yes, and I believe that's what it came from replay.
I mean, that is not even close. We'll see who it affects. The Cowboys would have had it on the 20 with the touchback. Man will get another opportunity. This is not nearly the same punt. Turpin, short kick on the return. Turpin flies out of bounds, and he's a little upset. He wanted more, but still, what a monumental difference in field position. But now there's another flag in the middle of the field, and maybe it'll be back all where it started anyway.
Illegal fair catch signal. Receiving team number 9. 5-yard penalty. 1st down.
Zadine, hold on. We're told it didn't hit the scoreboard. What was the deal?
Correct. They had a player going out of bounds on his own during the kick. It didn't hit the scoreboard. It was a penalty, and the Cowboys just elect to replay 4th down.
Okay, I think that's the part we missed, but good to clarify so we know that call wasn't out of thin air. So the Cowboys will have it on the 27. Reminder, football continues tonight, NBC. The Rams hosting the Bucks with Mike and Chris. That'll be fun. Kickoff 8:22 on NBC. 1:35 left in our gen here. 21-all. Eagles Cowboys. Prescott, pressure in his face, gets rid of it to Ferguson. Breaks the tackle. Ferguson fighting off defenders. Ball is loose, and it goes out of bounds, and the Cowboys get a break.
And that clock's still going to roll. That fumble backwards and out of bounds. Good job by Ferguson trying to make a miss. And obviously great pursuit. DeJean stripping it out there. Very fortunate for the Cowboys. That ball goes out of bounds.
Williams in trouble and surging forward for maybe a half yard there. Jalen Carter blew that play up with 1:03 to go. Dallas second timeout. So be a big 3rd down in a moment. Well, the Eagles, who usually are the team that doesn't make mistakes, they've made a bunch. Jake Elliott, so good. That one a little long, 56, and just pushed it slightly right. Saquon Barkley, sure hands, hadn't fumbled all year until then. Cowboys recover. And then this, Xavier Gibson fielded this on the 1 for some reason. Cowboys, great pursuit. They forced a fumble, but they failed to score. Yeah. And so that's where we are right now. The big thing is Eagles turnovers, 4th quarter.
Sure.
Cowboys haven't scored any points off it.
Yeah, and that's part of they get in the red area in this bend don't break defense of Philly is really tightened up in the red zone. They're not there now. They've got to pretend like they can't bend much at all here with Aubrey sitting on the Cowboys sideline.
3rd and 2. Prescott over the middle. Caught by Ferguson. 1st down in the Eagles territory with Aubrey. They're already in field goal range.
Yeah, they had CeeDee Lamb going across on the shallow under and Ferguson behind it. Dak reads it perfectly and delivers a strike to Ferguson on Sidney Brown. Gets them close to field goal position. Not everything. If you get near the logo with Aubrey, you think it is field goal position, but they got to be a lot closer.
Now, we're talking about Brandon Aubrey and how great he is, but he did miss today from only 51. It's only his second miss of the year, and you see he hooked it a little bit left. His only other miss this year was 68 yards.
Wow.
He had the distance. He just pulled that one a little left as well. So we know he's got the leg, but he is 0 for 1 today.
Yeah. It's not a guy that lacks much confidence, and there's still plenty of time. Eagles got 3 timeouts. So based on how the Cowboys play this, they can elect to use those to wind this clock down and see if they can get one more possession. But this is a perfect position if you're the Cowboys offense. You got no timeouts, so there's a lot of frenetic things that can happen here with the balls caught in bounds. You're gonna need a lot of poise on that sideline. Everyone's got to know the direction that you're trying to get to, at least the yardage that you need to get to for Aubrey. They would love to get to at least the 35.
Everybody, true wall. True wall.
Williams on the carry right side, and Williams goes absolutely nowhere. And again, no timeouts. From here, right now, it's a 64-yard field goal. He's got the leg, but it's not what you want.
No, you want to be a lot closer than that. This is obviously a situation. I don't know why they audibled to a run on that play. It was clearly an opportunity to throw it. Dak looked like he checked out of something that he didn't like to give it to Williams. He's got his weapons out there. Pickens and CD should have a ton of confidence with Ferguson to get at least 15 yards, 11, 12 yards, get him inside of that 35-yard line.
Going to throw this out there too. Earlier this year against the Giants, Aubrey hit a 64-yard field goal to send the game into overtime. So he's been in this pressure situation before. Here's the wide receiver comp for the Cowboys. You see the targets. You see the big reason he's dropped 3, including a touchdown in this 4th quarter. But the Cowboys trying to pull off a 21-point comeback. 45 seconds left. Blitz coming. Prescott over the middle. It is caught in stride. George Pickens again, and he's down to the 21.
Wow. His best route, a slant route, going on Quinyon Mitchell, gets bumped into, and then Pickens does the rest. Good decisive throw by Dak, cuts it loose on the blitz. He knows he doesn't have a lot of time. And that is the kind of field goal range you want Aubrey in.
Man, George Pickens has been amazing. 9 catches, 146 yards, and a touchdown. He set up the last score with that 43-yard bomb, 47-yard bomb. Andrew Makuba is down for the Eagles.
Great pickup, yeah.
Tom was just going to say they're already down Reed Blankenship, their other safety. Here's the pickup on the blitz, though.
Yeah, Williams stepping in there, and we showed Nakobe Dean earlier just running through Williams, and he tries to do the same thing. Williams lowers his hips a little bit, embraces that force, and allows Dak a clean pocket to throw that slant from. Just when you need Pickens to make a play, and he's done all year. He's earned himself whatever comes to him this offseason. Just incredible performance in terms of his downfield explosiveness. Leads the league, leads the entire NFL in yards per catch since he came into the league as a rookie. He's continued that all the way today.
Injury timeout in Arlington. Well, Dak Prescott and George Pickens have carried the Cowboys on the doorstep of an amazing comeback. Brandon Aubrey will wait to try to be the hero, but after that last connection for 24 yards, Cowboys have it at the 22 of the Eagles. No timeouts. They get a chance to put this where they want and spike the football and try to kick a walk-off winner. Eagles have 1 timeout left if they want to take it. Pickens has been unreal. Dak Prescott 354 yards today.
Yeah, trying to keep their poise at the line of scrimmage. Nobody can jump with the 10-second runoff with no timeouts.
Now the Eagles will call their final timeout.
Third, final timeout, Philadelphia. 30-second timeout.
And they have blocked some kicks this year too, KB.
They have.
This Eagles.
They blocked one to win a game against the Rams. So this is not over yet. But you think about this game, the way it started. 21-0 Eagles, and they were dominant. And
yeah,
the Cowboys were just done. And look at the emotion here. Marshawn Nealon. That's how it started, by bringing the Nealon flag out. Their teammate who took his life tragically 2 weeks ago, their first home game. Can they pull off a miracle for him? They're going to snap it again?
Yeah, they got to clock it on 3rd down with about 5 seconds left. So they just got to keep their poise that entire. Oh, now they stopped the play clock.
They're saying to wind it. That was weird.
Okay, now it's winding.
It's at 7. Might want to snap it. That was close for comfort, but they got it down, and it sets up a game-winning field goal try.
It's a challenging part about all those last kind of 30-second situations with no timeouts. It's just got to be great communication. That was a relatively easy one, but everyone, all 11 guys being on the same page is important. Call that situational football, clocking the ball. Just get it to where Aubrey wants it and let him just drive it home.
Cowboys were 21 down, trying to pull off the comeback. Aubrey from 42 in the win. Aubrey up, and he's got it! The Cowboys win, and maybe Nealon looking down from above.
Emotional week for everybody in the organization. Huge win on Monday night. Come home and they deliver against the defending world champions. Who better than to have Aubrey out there, the best player at his position in the entire league, drilling it home on a 42-yarder. Coach Schottenheimer said it was very emotional last week. There's no playbook for it. You just got to trust your instincts and lean on the people you can confide in. They confided in one another.
What a game. Cowboys in a thriller. 21-point comeback, and Aubrey the walk-off field goal. And they beat the Eagles and keep their playoff hopes alive. The OT presented by Ford comes your way next.